going. Well, I'm encouraged. I'm encouraged. I feel encouraged. Now I have hope. I've been encouraged. Yeah. When I stand up or get worked up, or the blood flow. You see, when you stand up, you get worked up to do anything, and then it starts to flow again. Well, that flow, coming from between my eyes, isn't as great as it was before. I'm encouraged. I know, of course, you got to make a videotape, right? Get whacked in the head. Just a little whack. Make a videotape, right? Yeah, well, there ain't got no videotapes around here, Dave. Well, a couple months ago, Aaron, can't let Aaron in. Because even though, he's one of the two guys that I decided are, all right. Straight up out to fuck me in the ass. Well, one actually, turns out, really does want to fuck me in the ass. And a big part of me that's thinking, okay, maybe we can work that out. And now Aaron, man, and I knew Aaron was on the edge, but I thought, I was thinking, I don't know what the edge is. There's a very distinct edge with crystal, right? Ice. And I was thinking, oh, well, as far as cognizance go and ability to communicate, and then maybe a few extra things out there that, the rest of us have the sense not to deal with. And, he wouldn't leave, and he wouldn't leave, and he wouldn't leave, and he wouldn't leave, and then, they do this, and who was it? Robert would do this. Robert would do this for his boyfriend. They work themselves up, but I give them lots of lead, for them to catch themselves. But because they need this, see? They see a hint of because he wants something. And I, in my utter fucking exhaustion, I'm at the end of, I hope, what I'm thinking is, the end of my years-long little experiment. Dave, my year-long experiment. Here, okay, we have some results of the experiment. Check it out. The drug, which is, it changes your mind. Fucking changes your mind. I said that in the beginning. I also said that about crack, but and so my mind is, changed, reviewed soberly. Changed, reviewed soberly, because I've been whacked for a year. I'm pretty good. I really whack myself, and then I sober up. And I really whack myself, and then I sober up. And then, these things take time. And according to all the best drug users out there, I don't suck as a drug addict. Well, no, actually, among them, and with them, it is, I'm sure feelings go deeper, but they actually have an element of compassion for me, because I don't get high. I don't get high when I do any fucking drugs. Well, it depends on what you mean by high. But I can't hit a bowl, sit back and go, that doesn't happen. That doesn't happen. Oh, all kinds of stuff used to happen when I first started. But no, check it out. Here's the body. I mean, just wait. Here's the body. Them Polacks, them Czechoslovakians. I'm talking about up here. Them English and them Irish working on this body for hundreds of years. And this body doesn't get to get high. The most powerful in the moment, anyway, certainly, and I think in the long run, because it's in it for the long run. The most powerful, scary ass fucking drug that does not belong in your body that I've ever run across, is that looks real good. You look like a Klingon, Dave. Tobacco. Tobacco will give you a buzz. It'll knock you on your butt. On your butt. I mean, you have to sit down. It'll knock you on your butt. That's what's powerful. And that's the one sanctioned by the United States government. Not sanctioning. Come on now. Well, the whole industry is supported. Well, it used to pay for itself, so really it pays for itself. It paid everyone for itself. And, I think they got a receipt someplace for that. The Congress, anyway, by which you got Congress, you got it by the nads, right? I think the tobacco folks got a receipt for Congress, United States Congress. Something show that receipt. It's not popular these days. Depends on what club you go to. Your club's got a bunch of rich, white, fat pieces of shit from the South in it. And then maybe you like a donation. You can see the receipt from that. The government of the United States, where the government said, "Whoa, all right, for this kind of cash, you can have it," and it shows. It shows. Anyway, see, now you're getting worked up, Dave. See, you're being all quiet and everything, but I can tell by the blood flow, you're getting worked up. So, chill, Dave. All right, well, so I let Aaron in. Hadn't seen Aaron for a while. I get concerned about Aaron, because I see the man, I see the child. I see the man, I see the fucking child. I see the effects of, just straight up, man, I see the effects of forever. You look back, and just recently, the name of our grandparents, their friends, their grandparents, and their friends. I see the effect of their ignorance and just, on this man, Aaron, today. This is what my grandparents have done to me. The mechanism they used is Aaron. And so, folks, take responsibility. Aaron had to be the messenger boy. And he didn't hit me over the club, over the head. He didn't. And it's come back a couple of times, and so I've had to deal with that in a mature way. He was hanging over me. He was saying, "I need to get something before I go. I need something before I go." Aaron. And I pushed him. I pushed him because I'm on the edge. Anyway, man, burn myself out now. I sound like, do I sound like a drug user? I don't know. So that, when I was a little kid, I was always impressed. I don't know. You'd hear this city talk, ghetto talk, whatever. I think those guys are cool. I mean, that's. I mean, we don't like it and it's uncool. We talk about black folks. Even though I got lessons. I suspect that Bobby Kennedy. Bobby Kennedy, who I know nothing about. I think it came from Bobby Kennedy. He was the man on a mission to fix folks like me, curious of the disease, the prejudice and racism. And see, I'm not mad at Aaron. Aaron couldn't have gone in my house if I didn't love Aaron. This is incidental. It's incidental. I don't care shit like this. All right, thank God. All right. The Lord works in mysterious ways. I don't get a shedding of what is appropriate here. I'm all worked up and stuff with the blood flow seems to not much blood here, but tears. We replace. There you go. There's a slogan for you, Dave. We replace the blood flow with tears. Enough blood. What we need are tears. I'm like, hey man, $1 million deal there, Dave. Oh, that's why I'm recording. And by the way, don't always, don't forget, there's still blood flow. Oh, it gushed. It gushed out of my head. I don't know what I hit. But he was hanging over me. I mean, hanging right over me. He could have kissed me. At some point, it's just a Sunday afternoon visit, right? At some point, you say, Aaron, back out right now. Because this way he had worked himself into a rage, which is, it's all kind of, it works into the concept of an excuse. I have wronged him. And then finally, he got this idea, because he kept saying, call the cops. Because I was saying, it's time for you to leave. You have to leave. I'm exhausted. I'm always pleading to you. Presumably higher functioning something up there, for compassion for me. I have nowhere else to go. What else to, any other bargaining chip? And that is the bargaining chip that I choose to use for a reason. So I want to encourage Aaron, whoever, to seek what it is that you might find in you. It's got something to do with the word compassion, maybe even, because David just mentioned the word compassion today. And check yourself. Dope users don't have it. The dope users don't have it. And now I'm thinking of my mother. I'm thinking, to my knowledge, she doesn't use dope. All right. And when I think of, I got some rules. When I say dope, I mean crystal meth. I used to call pot dope because it was like the strongest dope in my life. And now I realize, pot. Pot's a wonder. Pot is the shit. Pot is. When man looked up to God from the Garden of Eden, they said, well, this is great, thanks, man. Life, the universe, and all this shit, all right, it works, thanks, God. And then man said, well, but, there's just something, seems like there might be something missing. And so God thought for a while. And then sent him this plant. Man, smoked it. Oh, okay. Okay, I'll do it. Does that mean you stop recording? It just wants electricity. It means battery's low. I don't know what the fuck it means. Oh, the battery's shorting out back there because this thing's full of my blood. God down and sent him some weed. And so when God asked for dope, or when man asked for dope, God sent weed, and man said, "All right, thanks, man. We're set to go. We're good." And then man came along and said, "Oh, you want dope?" Now this is where the twist is, but it's not the kind of twist I'm Dave. I don't twist the way other folks twist. You get the point. Crystal meth is man's answer to dope, and don't work. It doesn't work. Yeah, the problem is it works too good. It's too good. It's just flat out too good. You know? Some things in life, they're not. It's not a matter of what's meant or not meant. It's just a matter of what is. And a fast case are this kind of dope. Too good. When you're running 6 days straight, no sleep, no food, no water, no cigarettes, no booze, nothing but like sex. And you feel great, you feel fine. And you notice that you feel fine and haven't eaten and so and then the mind says, well, I think maybe there's an issue here because we feel fine and we shouldn't. Then you continue on, and my record is so far 10 days. 10 days. Straight up. Full attention on the people who were. Well, they took over my house. My life, they had taken everything. I got them out of here. And these were the gun-toting guys. I knew better than to call the cops. Not on these guys. You don't call the cops. You know, bring out a bunch of pussy, testosterone pumped up pussies. You pull a gun on a man and kill him, you're a pussy. I would say that. Because you couldn't do it the right way. You couldn't do it. So yeah, I mean, because I would fail this test. I would die, because I would pull up the gun. But I mean, even in self-defense, or for any reason, you pull out a gun and kill a man. You can declare yourself a failure. You failed. But we all fail, so maybe that's, not a horrible thing. I think it is, but that's a failure. So it's like if the United States uses its nuclear weapons, then we all fail. Failure. That's right. If that gun gets used, so all right. And I've made this. I had the opportunity, and I thought I need a gun. I'm excited. Being 56 helps because I'll not die now, a young man. But I'm not going to do the gun, and I could change my mind. Because I like guns. Big, powerful machines. I'd rather remove the gun as an element of that circumstance where you might use it, and replace it with something different. We're thinking I would only use it. I mean, I wouldn't use it to try to convince anybody of anything. That's why I said, actually, I don't want the gun. I just want the reputation of a person who might have a gun. And how do you do that? Well, actually, I think I've done a pretty good job of talking to a lot of people about getting a gun. So, stop with that. I just have to leave. I leave. I almost feel like I'm actually kind of making a life, because this is erroneous. This is I mean, he didn't strike me over the head, although he could have, I suppose. He was trying to intimidate me into giving him something. But I tried by various showed him. I said, if you could look in my fridge. I said, if you could get something to eat for yourself or whoever out of my fridge, if you can do that, you can have it. I'm trying to explain to him, there's nothing in my fridge to eat. I don't have any food. I don't have $2. I don't have a lighter. I've got nothing for you. Please leave now. It's like all I have. I don't even have any sleep for the last 5, 6 days. Try to appeal, at some level, But I think I think people actually do this. And I don't get it because empath and everything, and I've explained to you about being an empath as I am. I think there are people on this planet. Facts of the case are, I am an empath. I don't. My guts are not tied to my body, hardly. My guts are tied to your emotions. People say, "Oh, well, you think you're so fucking cool. You missed Star Trek." No, man, you can fucking have it. Fucking have it. I'm tired of suffering the consequences of whatever. I can't hold my own conversation with you because, not me, straight up with you. I'm learning to do it now. This is always what it is. I perceive that it is you need at this moment in time to be helped. But before you do any of that, you got to figure out what's wrong with them, where they're coming from. You have to be empathetic. So the first thing you do, so from before you walk in the door, all over, it's working all over, and that's what I said with this Aaron tonight. That caused this. There's a very distinct discord between what's going on, with Aaron, and something else called, the addict. He wanted something. He needed something. He was in a quest for something. He had to have something. And just something. I could have given him a lighter and sent him on his way. I know that would have worked. Right? I look like an idiot, right? But I'm telling you, I could have. I had 2 lighters. And I wasn't willing, because he's come over here, Aaron has, and he's pushed and pushed and pushed. He walks out with lighters. He walks out with stuff. He walks out with pipes. And I'm trying to draw a line in the sand. Here's what the line. This is what it cost me. So I said, no lighters, no lighters. And I took other things from him tonight, which are my new pack of cigarettes. My last pack, which I decided to splurge for because I knew I was going to need it, was sitting in front of him on a table there, on a coffee table in front of him. And it was sitting there and sitting and I finally, I mentioned it. Right? I said, well, now I'm getting concerned about the welfare of my cigarettes. They're sitting right in front of me. He said, well, there's cigarettes, don't worry about it. I said, well, yeah, I understand. I see what you're saying, but I'm still concerned about the welfare of my cigarettes. Still concerned about it. What am I going to do? So I finally grabbed, he was kind of doing something else. I reach over and grab the cigarettes. Which, see, that's an overt act. If I stand up, make a presence. It's just like, we're dealing with beasts now. Top predator motherfuckers, okay? Who don't have big jaws. or your claws. Uh, uh, they have the subliminal shit. They'll fuck you up, get you in a position to be fucked up. So you're aware of all that. And I'm not a small person. So being skinny, even if you're skinny and everything, you're still there's thank God, I'm a small person. I don't know what. Well, I just kill myself. Done with it. And being 6 feet, it's helped. 6 feet, white. You know, not that. Where we call them eyes. Everybody's eyes work. I see you. So I did that over. What's it say? I need to stop this. I think I might be running out of tape. My tapes are tired. Oh, my tapes ache. That's a quote from the robot. I'm gonna stop you. Stop myself. I'm feeling no pain. Get some booze. Hit the pseudo weed. And actually, so we had this ruckus here on the floor. I pushed him back. I pushed him with my legs, and then all of a sudden, of course, well, actually, it began with, he said, "Are you calling the cops? Are you calling 911?" Which is a huge offense. You do that, that's an excuse for them to attack you. I mean, it'd be a good excuse to leave, but so we went up on the floor, and at one point I was above him because I actually was doing well. He grabbed my phone. I had my phone, and that was the line. I was not. That was it. Battle. Time for battle. He's standing over me anyway. It's like he already won the battle. He's standing over me. Well, I just assumed there'd be a battle then. Okay, it's like, okay, well, here's a battle I just lost. Well, what am I gonna do? Go reclaim it. I could hurt him. I hit my head on something. And right away, I was gushing blood. I think that freaked him out, and so he left. He ran out. Here I sit. I'm feeling better now. I don't know exactly why. Maybe because I've been able to talk about it. Well, I had some of that pseudo weed. I can finish that high. I have to go get food. I have to get the kitty some food, and I need some food myself. I mean, by which I mean, I don't need fancy food. I mean, I need some food. I mean, I haven't eaten anything in 5 days. I need some food.